Hello, you beautiful people. It's Jimmy from CVTV here. I'm just going to run through my first impressions of Headlander, sort of an unedited, very rough and ready sort of verdict on the game so far. I've played about 2 hours, had a lot of fun with it up to this point. It's because I'm a bit dumb, it's quite hard. I mean, my little brain can't quite manage it, all the colours and all the lasers and all the glowing. So, what is it? What is it, you ask? It is what you want it to be. No, really, it's the newest game from Double Fine and Adult Swim. It sets you in the future as a floating head. As the last floating head. As I don't know if there were many before, but you're the last one, and you're kind of like Futurama, but not as funny. So you can attach yourself to other robot bodies and stuff, and walk around, and that's where the sort of puzzle mechanisms come in. So you have to have the perfect colour to get through a door. So you have to be a yellow soldier, yellow robot to get through a certain yellow door. Really interesting little Metroidvania kind of game, which is a phrase I hate. So it's very challenging. It also kind of reminds me of Counter Spy, just in the way it looks and the way it feels. Anyone who's played a Metroidvania game before or Counter Spy will find a lot to enjoy. So as you can see, I've been playing it a little bit, not very well, as you can also probably tell, because I'm shit at puzzle games. But nevertheless, I'm having a lot of fun here. Very challenging. It's perfect for anyone wanting something a little bit different. It's a really different game all around. I don't think you'll play anything quite like it this year. It's very unique in that, well, you're a flying head. I'm not sure how much more unique you can get than that. I mean, if you're a flying head with, I don't know, ADD or SAD, every time you see rain you get sad, so I don't know. How does it actually play? It plays like a dream, really. Playing it on PS4 right now, very graphically sound, very tight mechanically, although it is a little bit confusing with the control scheme, where everything is, what you have to do to begin with, because it's just not conventional. I mean, I think it's R1 to do a forward roll, which is a bit strange, but it's L1 to detach and then fly and land yourself on to enemies and take over their body. Really, it's really interesting little trait that is. So you can be struggling in a fight and you could lose, and then you can eject from the body you're currently taking over, and then you can take the head off another robot, take their body, and then you'll get all their special traits and skills and powers and weaknesses. So it's really cool. So a red robot is basically just your grunt. They don't do much. They can open some doors. A yellow robot shoots more lasers and so on and so on. There's a tank one who's really cool, so he's got a deflecting ability, and you can also go over electrified floors. But probably my favourite one so far is I played as a robot who was having a quite hefty dump, and so he was walking around like a baboon. Just another hint of just how good the humour is in the game, and it is pretty funny. The doors and the AI is very funny. The doors are the winner though. If you're red, oh god, it's cringing to even tell you this, but if you're red, you walk up to it and it goes, "You are red, I will spread." So yeah, that was my kicks for the day, hearing that. It has neat little RPG elements as well, so you can upgrade your Headlander and body, so you can take more damage with your bodies, inflict more damage with your bodies, suck up heads, such a weird thing to say, suck up heads more easily with your head, go faster, all kinds of things. It's really nicely done, so you have to really explore to find all the upgradable items that you can then use towards building up your attributes and making the game a lot easier for yourself. What I will say though is that the game is not easy. It is not easy. I mean, you do respawn quite generously in the room that you died in, but it's very much a case where if you're having a bad brain day, you're going to have a bad day with Headlander. I'm not particularly the biggest fan of puzzle games. I mean, I really enjoyed the Talus Principle even. That was a lot of fun. And that would be my only sort of gripe with the game, is that it does lean a bit too much on puzzles. I mean, it is an indie game, so to get your content's worth, they have to put a lot of puzzles in. And there's lots of get to amount of 5 kind of objectives, which is a bit frustrating if you'd really just want to play the game and get through it. And I always find that's not really a good way to stretch out the game, because it kind of turns you off. But all the little bits in Headlander just keep you coming back, and make you forget about the little annoyances. And as well, the catchphrases from the AI are a bit repetitive. You know, once you've heard that they're going to spread the doors for you the one time, you kind of want to take them to the doctors for nymphomania. So yeah, but overall, should you buy Headlander? I'm only a couple of hours in so far, but I'd recommend it. I've heard it gets a little bit iffy towards the middle of the game, but hey, I'm not there yet. I'm an absolute scrub, so I've got a long way to go yet. So thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you again soon. Bye.